Welcome back. You tune into Buy Now, Sell Now, and stock in focus today is Maruti Suzuki, also from the auto pack. Besides Eicher, which has come out with its results, it was up almost 1% after the profit beat street estimates amid a muted demand environment. But now a bit of a selling pressure has come in on Maruti Suzuki. But we are joined by the management, Rahul Bharti, Senior Executive Officer, Corporate Affairs, Maruti Suzuki, is joining us now. Thank you so much for joining us. So, what is the demand outlook going ahead? How do you see small car segment in the festive season, especially now that we are getting into the festivities end of August?
The quarter one has been slightly sluggish. Industry declined by 1.3% in retail terms. Maruti has had a larger exposure to the small car segment. So our domestic sales declined by 3.7% in retail terms. Exports was a big positive that could help swing the negative of domestic into the positive zone. So overall, it took the volume growth to 1.1% positive. Net sales, of course, grew by 8.1% in rupee terms, owing to favorable mix. You're right, small cars have been degrowing for a while, and it's a structural problem in the industry which needs to be addressed. Just to give you an idea, if we go back to year 2017-18, the total car sales was about 32.6 lakhs. Cars priced below 10 lakh rupees, out of these 32.6 lakh volume accounted for 28 lakhs, which is more than 80%. And this 28 lakhs over 7 years, which should have grown, has actually come down to 23 lakhs. So this has degrown by 19% over 7 years. Interestingly, the cars that were above 10 lakh rupees, the sales were 4.6 lakh rupees that time. They have grown to about 20.6 lakh annual sales in financial year 24-25, which is something like more than 5 times. So we are happy about car sales above 10 lakh rupees, and we'll try to service that segment well also. But we are concerned that small cars are degrowing at a very fast pace.
All right, so that's about the small car segment and the ones above 10 lakh. Hi, Mr. Bharti, this is Kanishka also joining in. I wanted to talk to you about your margins as well. Now, margins have declined on a year-on-year basis, but they've been largely stable when compared sequentially. But, given the jump in steel prices, do you believe there could be some more pressure going ahead, or can they be range-bound?
So operating margins declined by about 40 basis points, and it's a result of several factors, including adverse commodity prices, including steel. We are hoping that the steel industry does not use the safeguard duty as an avenue to increase prices. Safeguard duty is to protect local procurement. It is not to increase prices. So we are hoping that. And margins also get affected by volumes. And the volume scenario is slightly uncertain. We have, of course, some model launches. We have the festive season ahead. But overall, there's uncertainty in the macroeconomic scenario. So difficult to predict margins.
Right. And what is the latest on the rare earth issue of, how many more months that you have covered?
Interesting question. So our engineers and our supply chain colleagues have been working hard to find solutions and mitigate the challenge of rare earth. Fortunately, as of now, we do not see much of an impact. And if and when there is a material impact, we'll come back and share with the stock exchanges. So largely the solutions revolve around importing, instead of magnets, larger aggregates or sub-assemblies from either China or other countries where we can assemble those sub-assemblies and bring to India.
All right, so that's the latest on rare earth magnets. But you know, Mr. Bharti, Maruti has also seemed to be expanding its business scope with a major overhaul of the Memorandum of Association, which is beyond cars. Now, your board has cleared MOA changes for drones, EVs, and many more things. So, if you could tell us more about what's going on on that front.
We have taken, a campaign on expanding our horizons. And mobility, as you know, the definitions are changing. And as a market leader, we also have to think what all areas we can expand the mobility definition to. This is not a business plan as such, but we are just revising our articles of association to be able to be flexible to consider these areas. It's not a business plan as such. And if you would notice, of course, there are aerial vehicles like drones. There are themes like mobility services. There are themes on clean energy, including compressed biogas and the value chain behind compressed biogas, like fermented organic manure, etc., including energy options like hydrogen. And EV expansion is also on the cards, and anything to do with EVs that supports the EV ecosystem will be working with. So we are trying to widen our horizons to support the mobility ecosystem. It's not a business plan, but we want to keep our options open.
All right, Mr. Bharti, thank you so much for taking the time out and weighing in on the numbers as well as what's ahead for Maruti Suzuki India. But up next, an exclusive roundup of the week's key developments from Maharashtra in our Maharashtra 360. Let's take a look.